Man, they playing with your boy. I don't know why I would have walked out of there immediately. They don't know this my last week. I'm out of here. What's going on, everybody? Listen, you are now tuned into another segment of the Debrief. This is just where I go over my shift. You know, it allows me to vent, it allows me to decompress, you know, still give y'all a peek into the nursing life, but also let y'all into my mind and my mindset that, you know, that I'm really working on at night. At nighttime, I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I really like to use this as a time to really work on myself, learn some things. I like to watch podcasts, I read, I do some studying. So really just want to, you know, let y'all into my mind, let y'all into a different part of besides the whole studio setup. So let me tell you about this bullshit at work last night. Listen, I go in, you know, I pull up around 7 o'clock, 7:05, and I get to my unit, which is the ICU, and I see that I'm floated to tele. Yeah, and they gave me 5 patients, right? But you know, I've really been trying to just accept things for what they are and not just be so set in stone. You know, be water, like I think it's Jet Li. But I just try to be water and just go with the flow. It gave me 5 patients. I had one of the sickest patients on the unit. He just got downgraded from the ICU, and the nurse who had him probably didn't lay an eye on him for the first hour that he was on the unit. And then that's when I came in. I walk in, this guy's covered in coffee ground emesis, just looking like a bombshell waiting to go off. I immediately see it. The nurse was already gone, but there was no point of even trying to hunt him down to figure out what's going on. I called a hospitalist. The hospitalist comes down. He wants to assess him. You know, you got the charge nurse that's getting involved because she wants to be an ICU nurse. So she's trying to diagnose this guy as if she's the doctor. And it's like, ma'am, will you relax? Like, go over there. Like, it really got to a point where me and her got into a verbal altercation because she was trying to micromanage me, or it was as if she didn't feel I was competent, or she didn't trust me, like I had to prove to her. I'm like, ma'am, y'all need my help. I'm coming down from the ICU to help y'all. Don't do that. Stay in your place and let me handle this between the hospitalist and myself. Pretty much the majority of the night, I'm going back and forth with the hospitalist trying to get transfer orders to the ICU. The hospitalist is not trying to give me the orders because he doesn't want to put in the transition orders or talk to the intensivist or send the patient back to the ICU that just got downgraded. So there was some issue with that. And, you know, I'm trying to advocate for my patient the entire night while trying to prove another nurse wrong and while trying to convince a doctor to do something. It was as if he just wanted to let the guy sit there and just be a ticking time bomb, and let's just wait until the guy codes. And that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit here and be looked at and scrutinized because my patient is yelling out in agonizing pain, probably got a GI bleed going on, and nobody wants to do any help. And now you got super nurse over here wanting to do everything and trying to be super doctor. I really felt like they should have switched roles. Like that's been the case. But you know, my thing with that is, like, this is what I've really been trying to work on within my personal life. I realized that I fall in love with the results a lot. You know, I like to get excited over the bigger picture, but I don't see the small intricacies in which it takes in order to get to that place. So with YouTube, for example, posted a couple videos, and early on things happened fast, and I fell in love with the results, or what I thought was the results. I thought that I had worked for what I deserved in this 30,000 subscribers. And then when it was really time to put in the work, when it was really time to double down on the momentum, I fell off because I didn't put no work and I didn't grind in order to get to where I was at. It just kind of happened. And I realized that I do a lot of that stuff in life. And you know, I relate this to what happened to me at work today is, you know, I want to start being, I know if I'm going to get to this place, in this financial place, and be this boss that I want to be, you know, I got to start taking the trials and the tribulations along with the celebrations. And, you know, I got to take them on the chin. You know, I can't try to run and just drop everything every time there's an issue, or, you know, throw a fit every time something doesn't go my way. You know, I take it for what it is, and I figure out how can I make the best situation out of it for myself. Because even in this situation with me getting floated to tele, it's like, I'm not a tele nurse. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there that is going to really advance my critical care thinking. But what it would advance is it will give me the ability to, one, manage multiple different patients. It will give me the ability to deal with unruly coworkers. It'll give me the patience to deal with doctors who aren't trying to do their job. And it just really helps build my character as a nurse, build my character as a businessman, because you're gonna go through things. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of doors that you gotta knock down. It's gonna be a lot of walls that you gotta run through. And every time you get an obstacle in front of you, you can't throw a tantrum or just turn around and walk the other way and quit, which sometimes I do often, which is really why I got into travel nursing. I'm like, listen, y'all got 3 months out of me. Y'all got 3 months out of me, and when y'all get on my nerves, I'm gone. And I've really made it a point during this contract, because this is my last week, so I'm about to get out of there. I really made it a point that I'm gonna stick this through whatever. I don't care. I got floated my second shift to med surge. I got floated my second shift, and I wanted to walk out immediately then, but I told myself, you're gonna stick through this because it's gonna build character. It's gonna make it better for when you do go to the next facility, and if that facility is just as trash as this one. So put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order for you to grow and become stronger and better from it. Now, I told y'all that I was gonna give y'all my book list. Listen, I got y'all. Listen, and y'all gonna keep trying to bully me, ask me for. Listen, when I get it to y'all, I'm gonna get it to y'all, but I see the comments. All right. So the first book that Stanley has sent me was Brandon Turner's The Bigger Pockets. Now, this community of The Bigger Pockets is pretty much a real estate investing community that teaches beginners, novice, people that have never learned anything about real estate. They teach you pretty much different strategies and processes to invest in real estate at whatever point you're at in life. And I knew nothing about real estate. I was honestly scared of it because I thought that you needed $100,000. And it just taught me so many different strategies into how to get your foot in the game and get some skin in the game. Next book was, of course, if you're an entrepreneur, you read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You guys should know that. I read this book. Stanley didn't give it to me, but it was one of the books that, really just changed my mindset and my outlook on things and my outlook on money, finances, and creating wealth. So make sure y'all check that out. After you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, make sure you read Robert Kiyosaki's Cash Flow Quadrant. Both pretty much the same book, but it's a continuation by the same author. Great read. It breaks down the cash flow quadrant of either being an employee, business, self-employed, or an investor, and it tells how each one works with each other and why each one is in the place that they are in. My next book is Patrick Bet-David's Your Next 5 Moves, Mastering the Art of Business Strategy. Now, this book, man, Patrick Bet-David, I watch all of his interviews, and this guy's a genius. He's really a hustler, go-getter. And I really wanted to be able to organize everything that I had going on in my mind, and realizing that you got to put things down on paper, you got to set goals, and you got to be intentful and strategic with your moves. So make sure y'all read that book. And my last book was, of course, my man Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Now, if y'all know 50, y'all know 50 about to be the next Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? He got BMF, he got Kanan, and then he got Power. Like, come on, and 50 started off rapping. So he really just told you how basically the mindset of scaling and not being limited to one, let's just call it income, one resource, or one title, and not being limited to one title. And this book, it was really important to me because 50 Cent has always been very instrumental in my music, what I listen to, but I've appreciated him more as the businessman he is, and I want to get to that place. And he's done vitamin water ventures, I'm sure he's got some real estate, he's got music, he's got different artists, and now he's getting into liquor, he's getting into TV, he's just doing different things. And like I said in that last video, you gotta hustle hard and you gotta hustle smart. And of course I'm not gonna give y'all all the books all in one video. I got a lot of books, I got a stack of them, and we keep adding on because I usually listen to the audio books, so I kind of knock them out a little bit faster, but still get the same job done. It still accomplishes the same thing. So, and another thing, don't have me keep coming on here, giving y'all the gems, giving y'all the podcast, the books, and y'all actually don't go tap in. I can lead you to water, but I ain't gonna make you drink. You gotta really want this. I really want to bring y'all along this journey with myself as I grow into the man and the business guy and entrepreneur that I'm gonna become. But I also want to bring some people along with me. So if you with me, then let's ride. If you not, don't have me coming on here, handing out my trump cards, giving y'all my podcast, giving y'all my books, you know what I'm saying? Really giving y'all tools off my tool belt, and y'all don't really tap in. But before I let y'all go, if you really like this video and you like this content, let me know, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to watch and figure out what people want to do. Drop what y'all want to hear, what y'all want me to talk about. You just give me the content and I'm going to go like Hove, you feel what I'm saying? One take Hove. You just let me know. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Keep tapping in and tell a friend to tell a friend. Holla at you when I smile at you.